Welcome to the world of Hearthron. I'm your host, storyteller, and dungeon master Bilbo. Tonight we are playing Into the Borderlands, or really Keep of the Borderlands, by Goodman Games for fifth edition, not fourth. This is our fourth episode of Keep of the Borderlands. Before we start our show, I would just like to say a big thank you to our newest followers on Twitch and YouTube. We've kind of been having quite a few people jump on, following us on YouTube and Twitch. So thank you very much. We are still a small channel trying to grow our viewership. So if you're watching this right now on Twitch, please hit that follow button or hit the subscribe button on YouTube. We appreciate it. Wednesday nights at 7:30 Central Time on Twitch, we do Tales from the Yawning Portal. So let's begin. And why don't we go ahead and have Rizna, who's online, go ahead and recap the episode we did probably 4 weeks ago before I decided to go travel around Europe.
Great. So, where we picked up from last time, we had just finished a pitched battle with a few kobolds. We were feeling confident and ready to clean out the rest of their den, and we charged forward down a narrow hallway, moving further and further in. There was a T in the tunnel, and we decided to go forward and ended up approaching a large room. Feel free to correct me if anything I say is wrong. As we got to the end of the room, there was a bunch of kobolds popped out from the walls and started shooting us with crossbows. Some of us couldn't get to the front, so they went down the other hallway, and almost immediately, my trusty assistant Oliver was knocked unconscious to the ground, and where he lay for most of the battle, slowly recovering. Meanwhile, as we moved forward, Ozakar was quickly surrounded and went down, was pulled out and cured by Cornelius. Then a half-plated kobold emerged, wielding two short swords, and beat back our flank to the front. Bilbo was on fire with the dice. Aaron went down. Ozachar goes down. Rizna went down. Alexandria went down. One by one, we fell. Finally, our hero, Oliver, wakes up and decides to reposition himself for a better shot.
That's what you call that, huh?
Of course.
That's how I'm thinking. And at the same time, Alexandria, say it again, Dan?
Alexandria. Or, sorry, Alexiana.
Alexiana, thank you.
Kitty cat.
Alexiana ran down the hallway, turned around, and crit. And actually made a natural 20 on a death save and moved up and ran down the hallway and crit at the boss. And then Oliver came back after his nice repositioning and crit with a firebolt, doing 20 points. And then Alexandria finally takes down the leader with fallen people all around us, including, unfortunately, what appears to be Aaron not breathing. And we all slumped to the ground, feeling safe, but quite tired, quite injured, and distraught at our fallen combat.
However, that's great. And do you want a luck card, or?
I will take a luck card. Well, can I use mine first?
Yes, so first go ahead and use your one luck card.
All right, and I will turn again my fortuitous circumstances, and I believe some other people will be explaining how that plays out.
All right, yep. So we'll go into that. I'll give you your new luck card first so I don't forget. You can at any time succeed on a saving throw.
Nice, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's a good exchange.
And these are from these cards we use. These luck cards that I use are from Nord Games. Check them out. They have a lot of cool products. And I have a new one working tonight too. So wait for that.
That dice aren't allowed in this one, right?
Huh?
I said that dice aren't allowed in this one, right?
The dice of despair are on the table. But no, I have something new tonight for my crits.
Oh no.
That death die, the new crit thing. So
You're like a local
with
guy.
that, So the luck card that Rizna used is to help Aaron.
Ooh, he used his luck card on you. Wow, you must be special.
Because she missed her final death save by 1. So she needed a 10 and she rolled a 9. Dungeon Master's fault too. If you go back and watch it, on her second roll, I called out the number 4, and she rolled a 4 on the die. So Dungeon Master is a little to blame, even though he didn't roll the die. He just claimed it out.
Cursed it.
I did curse it. So, Aaron, what happens after the group is resting, bleeding to death all over this floor, and about an hour goes by in time, so you guys get your short rest in. And what happens, Aaron?
So, in my mind, I wake up panicked inside a room. I could see myself in the walls. I had no weapons or tools. They must have taken them, I thought. I saw there were no walls, there were no windows, or a light source, and the walls were perfectly smooth. I felt the walls to see if I could find out how I got in here. Nothing. I pulled chalk from my pouch and drew all around the room. Still no sign. Closing my eyes, I whispered a prayer to Gondolist. With my eyes closed, I could hear faint crying. Drifting towards the sound, I again felt the wall, feeling a distinctly ornate door. A knocker was present, knocking each. Knocking each was accompanied with a scream of no. I opened my eyes and saw the weeping face of my friend, Alexia.
All right, very nice. So you wake up.
Yay!
That's awesome.
That took like.
It hurts though because it's all scratchy.
Okay, so you guys have defeated all the kobolds, barely surviving. Almost thought we were going to have a TPK, our first one in 5th edition, and probably my first one in, I don't know, a couple decades. So it was intense, but you guys succeeded. So the hour, you guys exhausted, rested. If you guys wish to use some hit dice right now, you definitely can. As I said, right now, Oliver and Cornelius have already used 1.
We have?
Yes.
I don't even know what a hit
I don't
die
ever remember using it. But okay.
Well, that's why the Dungeon Master keeps good notes.
How does it work?
I
I never actually recall ever using a hit dice. I mean, not just for this character, but in this whole 5th edition.
So the hit die, yeah. Well, what's his name never gets hit, so that's why. So
Talking about a cleric and a bard.
And so the hit die, as you roll a hit die plus your Constitution, so whatever your hit die is for your character class, and then you regain those back in hit points. And so depending on if you two used 1, so your second.
But those
level,
could
so
be
you
used in the
each
course
have-
of battle?
No,
only during short rest.
Only short rest. It's
Or
not like the
yeah.
second wind for fighters. This is only after you take the short rest that you can regain. So,
All right, well, I'm going to use my other one.
all right, go right ahead.
Hope and pray. Oh, yes, max. 6 and 4 is 10.
Oh, you
Alright.
use your hit die?
So I only have 2 that I can use until I take a long rest. I've used them both now, so now I can't use them more. But that gives me 10 back, so I'm at -7.
Oh! Yeah!
Oh, he got max as well.
I got 13, baby.
All right, so you're now -6.
Challenge accepted.
I've used both. I'm -5.
Speaking of challenge accepted.
Okay, so those in charge use both.
What's that?
What do I have available?
But you also lay on.
You have yours available. So you have used them yet.
Oh, I don't know.
So I'll use 1 at least. Crappy 3 plus your con bonus. Yes.
That's correct.
Alright, so 7 points on the first one.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the second one.
Sure.
Oh, that's a 10. That's great. So that is 14 more.
So a total of 17? Is that correct? Or, sorry.
So,
I didn't
no,
get no.
7. Yeah, 7 and 14, so 21. So
21,
that's,
thank you. So you're minus 2. That's great. Alright.
How many points of healing do I have left? 5. Lay of hands.
I'm sure you've used all that.
I don't know.
I'm sure
I
you
feel like I haven't because it's
So I'm sure
says 24. I'm 19, and it says I've only expended 5 points.
you would have used it to bring her back alive, remember?
Bring who
I
back?
couldn't have brought her back. She was dead. When I was up, she was dead.
Well, I'm gonna say they're all used.
Wow.
Alright.
Well, then we need a long rest.
I have 5. I have pool equals 10. Points equals
Because I got
5.
no spells either, so.
Alexiana, are you using your hit dice?
Oh hell yeah! I haven't used it yet.
No, you have not.
I will use it up. Yo.
Keep my hand.
Lay on hands.
Big gold letters.
Oh no, what I couldn't find is if it's short or long rest.
7. So 9 points on the first one.
Alright.
And I'll use the other one. And 8 points on the second one. So 9 and 8 is 17.
Alright. So minus 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you minus 19.
That's interesting.
There we
It
go.
doesn't necessarily say, does it?
Alright, so we just need to resolve.
Oh yeah, it does right here in
Aaron.
the first sentence.
Oh.
Give a pooled healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest.
So did we just see this Aaron just pop up?
She didn't like pop up. Her eyes opened, and just is laying on the ground.
Laying in my lap.
Should
Yeah,
we do the hammer time dance?
I'm very happy.
And so then, Aaron, you want to roll
Music.
probably 2 hit dice as well to recover your hit points.
So 2. I'm gonna roll a d10. Roll that once and see. 1 plus
You
your
said
con,
once.
which is 2, so that's your mind. So that's a whole 3 that we recovered.
You gotta stop rolling your dad's
Roll
old
again.
dice. Those things have been horrible for him over the years.
But this is just at the end of 1 hour, correct?
And
That's correct.
So that's 12,
Oh, that's good. I thought it was
15.
Oh,
And
that
then
was good, yeah.
if this is at the end of the hour, but yeah, if we want to, we're gonna have to take a long rest no matter what.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But just in case.
you can use your second wind.
That's correct.
So roll that
again.
again.
Yeah.
If
Yep.
this-
This
if
time
we're
it's
gonna
supposed
take
to
a long
double,
rest,
but
you'll
it's the
just be
same.
at told. You wouldn't even bother you.
Huh?
If we're gonna take a long rest, you just use all your second winds up, every hour.
Right. If
Yeah,
we get to
her
it.
second
one.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's 9 more.
So she's all bad.
Yay!
Alright. So perfect.
I thought I was dead too.
She's back.
At least at the end of an hour, I want to do a quick perimeter check. See if that hallway branch off has a door or is securable or.
So the one thing you guys are gonna notice is, and you guys are bleeding to death, but a group of female kobolds with spears, and children, kind of run by, the one hallway, that's,
Kill him.
this is before you guys take the short
You-
rest.
You just settle down and sit there, young man. Here, have a biscuit.
So they come from the northern hallway. And you can really only see this probably at the end of like your dark vision, but you see some bodies scurrying by, and a bunch of small ones too. And they seem to leave. They seem to be exiting out of here, like they're fleeing.
And yeah, just make sure to have a loaded crossbow.
Right.
See the first one, load the crossbow.
Exactly. Came down the hall. I think we'll let him go. We're not going to interfere. I shouldn't speak for everyone. I'm not going to speak.
Okay. Yeah, and so you do search after the rest. I'm saying really, you guys are so exhausted. You right now don't even want to search the body. You're kind of devastated here. Instead, trying to go. What do we do? Do we go back?
Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm having a biscuit.
Comfort food.
So you will find this golden chain about the neck of the chieftain here, the kobold chieftain. And you guys, Grisna, you kind of evaluate this with Alexiana. It's worth 1,200 gold pieces.
Oh my goodness. It's not magical, is it?
It's, well, you guys don't know. You have detect magic right now?
Not right now, I don't.
But you do know that value. You're also amidst all these kobolds here that you guys have flown. You're gonna find a total of 200 silver pieces and 80 gold.
Bill,
Yes.
so when we find that, I'm going to take 10 minutes and, as a ritual, ritualize and cast detect magic to just kind of scan the room as well as that necklace and see if anything glows or anything.
Yep. In that case, no.
Okay.
There's.
Hey, it was a ritual. It's worth doing it as a ritual.
Absolutely. I agree 100%.
You never know.
Perfect thing to do. Those rituals are nice.
But there's a toenail glowing on one of the kobolds.
200 silver and 80 gold.
And then a necklace.
And the necklace.
A really sexy necklace.
Yeah, it's a large, black opal on this great golden chain.
I'll hold the loot unless somebody objects.
Yes, I just like to hold the ears.
That's
That
perfect.
reminds me of a joke.
Not hold her by the ear.
Lincoln said about slavery.
All right, so
Like holding a wolf by its ears.
I'll pretend I didn't hear
It
that.
is a W, but it wasn't a wolf I was thinking of.
all right, so time on. So the hour goes by. You guys regain your hit points. Like I said, you're out of spells and such. Do you guys want to take a short or longer rest here in this room, or are you guys gonna make your way more into the kobold den?
I take a longer rest in a hotel.
I at least want to check out our perimeter and see what's going on.
Agreed.
We don't know if those women and children were going to another coven and they're coming back for us or what.
And let's go check where they came from too.
Yeah, that or go back to the entrance so we have an exit.
I bow to the strategic acumen of my compatriots. I'll just sit here and
Yeah,
talk
so
this-
Let's go check the other room quick.
Yeah, so your choice is, you can go up the hall to the north from here. Leave the room that you're in. There's no secret doors or exits out of this large chamber that you're in right now where you guys had the big fight. But you can go back down the hall 60 feet where it goes north. That's where some of those kobolds were coming when Oliver.
Right. Yep. We'll do that. Let's go north.
Okay, so you go up north about 30 feet and the hallway tees off. 10 feet leads to a door, and probably about another 70 feet to your to the east opens up into what looks like a small chamber.
Leader was probably through the door. Let's go through it.
All right. So you come to this door.
Oh, great.
Actually, I would say you would have this too. You guys did find a key on the kobold chieftain. So you come to this door and it's actually locked.
Try to.
Listen.
Anyone good at finding traps the easy way? I'll do it the hard way.
Let me check it out.
All right, back up, everyone. Give her space.
So first I'm gonna just listen.
Okay. You can give me a perception check. Go ahead. Perception 23.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's quiet. I mean, there's definitely no sound whatsoever.
Dead quiet.
I mean, even in the sense too, from here, and your comrades are quiet. Yeah, you don't even think you hear anything further down the hallway, the other opposite end.
Except for coins.
All right, I'll check for Ebolas.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
That might not be so great.
It was a chicken skull.
6.
A 6, yeah. You're like, I don't know if it's trapped or not. But you think that key, you probably think the key works for this door here. I'll give you that part.
Okay. Yeah, because it's with Gal. Oh yeah. So okay.
I got these tools, but I got this key, so.
It's always the thing, like the investigation is the part of finding a trap. So it's like, but so you need to have. Anyway, she does not have proficiency with that, so that's why.
Alright, you want me to open it?
Yeah, we might as well. I mean, I didn't find anything that seemed dangerous.
Yeah,
No
that's stupid.
signs of it.
Alright, back up. Let me open it.
I go to almost the back of the party.
Alright. Alright, perfect. Alright.
I'll wake Cornelius up next to me. We'll do our shield brigade.
Let's do it.
Alright. Alright, so you unlock the door with the key that was from the Kobold Chieftain. This room is a 30 by 20 foot room, appears to be a storeroom. There's sacks, crates, and barrels all stacked and piled throughout the chamber. A large cask is pushed into the far corner of the room, and there are several large pieces of dried salted meat just hung over over from the ceiling.
Does it look fresh?
Quality expert.
Yeah. So you're going through it, and you're looking, smelling stuff, and most of it you think is edible, but it's poor quality, maybe not up to your standard.
Well,
There's some sacks that the only thing is like the sacks you find that's moldy green. The crates have overripe vegetables. The barrels have stale water, but it's drinkable. There is one container of looks like beef jerky.
oh, that sounds good.
And you also find a large. Actually, you find a cask. It's half full, but it's a thin, vinegary wine. You smell it; kind of smells like vinegar wine, so it's bad kobold wine or something. But yeah, so
Cooking sherry.
yeah, so really, other than like a lot of some of the, like I said, the meats or whatever, that's and like I said, there's a crate that has this jerky in it.
Kick it over before you get to it. Don't eat this filth.
Alex,
Why waste good food?
these little creatures are crafty.
You never
Is
know
there a
when
way
your
to hide
next meal
something
will
here?
be.
I mean, we could go through.
Cordell
each
will
part.
provide.
My guess is if they're going
Aaron's
to
a ranger, right?
No, fighter.
Fighter.
But she's skilled in survival and
Okay, perfect. She is. So,
and nature, I think.
Aaron, go ahead and your name's Aaron and you're not a ranger. I guess Aaron has some fighter levels too. I'll give it to you. Okay, why don't you go ahead and make a survival check for me?
And perception. So roll a 20 later.
This one?
No, 20.
No.
That's 10. There you go.
I should give her this.
It's been a while. Go ahead, roll.
You're looking for.
Oh, there's a wind. I have some glue. I could glue
Plus, so for survival, that's an 18.
Okay. So you take a closer look.
And we're avid hunters.
So you can just say the color die.
That's true. I can say purple. When you roll.
So
Blue.
So you're actually taking a look at the salted meats hanging on the wall, and probably
He's already ate some of them.
Oliver's about to eat a piece of jerky, and you're like,
No.
you think it might be human or some other humanoids
Yeah, I'm
too.
like, no! It might be a cannibal.
Oh, icky.
We will purge and scourge these infidels for this.
Yes, ew, I don't want to be here.
I mean, elves taste good, but I don't know about elf meat.
No, you just said human.
I heard dwarves are infected, so you might want to watch out.
I wouldn't want to eat with any of it. Oh, that's disgusting. Let's leave this place right now. Never return. Let's go back to the restaurant at the inn. They have such good food.
Oh, I will break out the Liber Excruciatus, and the punishment will be dire indeed.
For what?
For cooking human.
I didn't cook any human.
No, not you, fool.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, so
What do you think?
does it look like this is where they were sleeping?
No, this purely looks like a storage container. Yep, it's there's no exits out of here. There's no secret doors out of here.
And it smells a bit bad with the moldy grain and the overripe vegetables.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has a little odor. Not that bad of an odor, to be honest. You would think it would. But the odor
That's a
is
matter of opinion.
odor's not as bad as you would think it would be, actually.
Let's keep going. Let's go. Let's go to the next room.
Wait. Why are we exploring things? We're not ready to do that. We need to rest.
We gotta make sure we're safe before we can sleep.
Well, this place isn't like top notch, but there's a locked door, and we could rest in here.
Yeah, we'll figure it out in a minute.
Let's just stay right here.
What if they
All right, go ahead, Oliver. You guard the food. We'll be back for you in a minute.
No, you're not leaving me here alone.
I heard if you leave a human in a room full of flesh, you'll eat him.
All right, so you guys start heading down to the east hallway.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Start heading down.
Fine.
So this opens up into about a 20 by 20 chamber, and then there's another 10-foot hallway that goes to the east with a door that's wide open.
Okay.
We'll beeline for the door.
All right. So here, this is a 20 by 30 foot chamber. It's cluttered with heaping piles of cloth, battered, broken items of furniture. It looks like a makeshift bed is pushed up against the far wall, covered with grimy, stained sheets.
Oh, disgusting.
And that is kind of what you see here. So it looks like this is probably at one time a bedroom, rather large bedroom.
Is there a door? Does the door lock?
Just double check. No, this door does not lock.
Ah, let's go back to the room with the slightly overripe fruit.
I will finish exploring. Are there any other rooms we missed?
No. This room has no other. This room doesn't have an exit or no secret doors. We spent some time looking.
So did we find an area where all of them slept yet?
You think maybe it could have been in the big area where you were fighting.
Okay, and so this would have been the chieftain's room then. So we should toss this room too.
Yeah.
Toss the magic baby.
Alexiana, did you check this room?
Fine. I'll ritually cast another detect magic on this room.
Okay.
Just to see, scan everything around. And see
All right.
what's
Yep. You're not gonna find anything. Can I get a perception check though from? Yep. Kitty cat.
Okay, that's a 23.
Perfect. All right. So you actually find one of the old blankets on the wall here. Just kind of it's almost in a sense like there's sewn into the hem of this blanket that's hanging, but there's like coins on the outer, making this blanket rather heavy, and it actually has 50 gold pieces sewn into this blanket.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. They are crafty, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Crafty. Alright, well, I'll just cut it with my claw.
Yeah, if you cut one side, you have to just start letting more out. All right. And that's all you find here.
But so everything else is stinky, but
Yeah. But it's definitely
for this one.
yeah, a chamber. Yeah, you figure this is probably the chieftain's personal chamber here. All right.
All right, let's stay here or in the storage room, whichever you guys want.
I'm staying here.
Yeah, I mean this room. I mean has some odor, but not as bad as you guys would say with the human flesh hanging on salted.
All right.
flesh.
If this doesn't
Have
smell
have I
bad-
seen any place where they've had fires?
No.
Okay. So they aren't lighting fires.
They're
any
lizards.
time.
They don't need flames.
So
And so unless somebody wants to do something, we'll go forward 8 hours.
okay, perfect. So what I'll do here is you will all recover 1 hit die back.
It's good for keeping
Because you guys aren't in a good environment of rest. However, all your hit points have reached. So everybody's hit points are now full. And you've regained all your spells and abilities and such. But you're all down 1 hit die. That's just, for viewers, it's just a home rule that I picked up from another dungeon master that I left out here. So unless you're in a good environment, like with beds and restful and food and stuff.
There was a bed. I slept on the stains. My 2 hit dice. You wanted to sleep with flesh, and I'm the demon,
You
apparently.
only get half your hit dice of your level.
Lovely.
That's what it is.
Second level.
On your second level,
Gotcha.
you all get 1 back. You were 4th level.
All right, let's go. Let's go remove the scourge of the ogres.
Scourge of the goblins, right? Alright, sounds good.
All right.
The
So
goblins,
Wait,
the goblins will flee in fear when we.
I think you forgot a G. It's Gogers or something?
Ogres. Miniature ogres.
do we know how many ogres?
Okay.
We know it's
Second
2.
level, you have 2 first level spells.
And do you think
And you
that
have
the
your
ogres are
divine
somehow
smite.
going to be easier than the
Yeah.
kobolds who kicked our asses?
There was 20 of them, man.
Only 2 of them, so yes.
There was only one of the leaders of this thing, the kobolds, and he was pretty damn hard.
Oh, 2 days.
Your bolt took care of them.
Yes.
I have faith in you.
Plus 1d8 for each spell higher than first.
Trust yourself, Alexander. Trust yourself. You can do
If
it.
we're gonna do that, we need to be a little more cautious about how we do it then. Okay, not just
Look at the
walking
power.
forward,
I got it right here.
making loud noises.
Thank you, though.
Okay?
Wow, some of us are loud. That's how it works.
That's a
Right.
lot of us.
But if we let the quiet ones find out information and maybe we attack them when it's right or lead them to us.
Oh, I can
I
cut
like
some
it.
information out of them.
But do you remember that what was important about these ogres? Didn't we hear something about them being like good at bows, or did I miss that part?
that was
the
campaign.
yeah.
Okay.
campaign.
Like, I don't want to fight ogres.
Ogre got bows.
Well, really, I don't want to fight ogres.
That's
at all.
white. That's white plume out.
Cordall's tome in the
in
Liber
general,
Cruciatus has all sorts of ways for me to extract information.
I've never wanted to see an ogre, let alone fight one. But
All right, let's go. Come on. You guys need to warm
Why
up
not?
with the goblins. That's fine.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
understand.
that sounds better.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Now, do we know where the goblins are?
Yeah, they're over
yeah,
there.
right across
I
from
went
us.
towards them a few minutes ago.
They were the other way.
Yeah, they were across. Yeah, you guys know
You think
that.
we
I
can-
think you got that out of a kobold.
Yeah, we did.
That
Before
they're
I
across
took his ears and took his tongue out.
across the way.
Fenced
Where the
together.
opening was. Of another cave that was
Yes,
clear.
we
so.
gifted him with the
So
crown
this
of
cave
martyrdom.
set up is a closed
All right,
room.
we set out.
Yeah, so
We gotta
you guys, so you're in like a canyon, if you guys remember. So you're down at the bottom of the canyon. You saw the one, and when you guys were coming in, you saw the one entrance where the kobolds told you that's where the goblins live. However, some kobolds were the ones that fired on you guys from their side in the woods, and so you guys made chase that way and went into the kobold den. However, you did see a couple other cave entrances, but they were higher up, and Oliver was making comments about not wanting to climb, maybe figure out
Do you think maybe?
another way to get up there. Maybe through
You
one of
can't
the
always take
staves.
Oliver's complaints, otherwise we'd never do anything. Well, that's not true. We would try a lot of restaurants, but what time of day is it when we get outside?
Your sloth will be punished.
So I would say you guys rested 8
Why would you hurt a
hours.
sloth?
I think it might be dark.
They're really
Yeah.
huge.
I would say it's. Oops, sorry guys.
Whoa.
Day-o.
2 or 3 a.m.
Yeah, so I would say it's not that late. Yeah, it's probably about 9 p.m. at night.
Like, didn't it take us time to get here?
Excellent.
You guys came here earlier in the daytime.
Yeah.
So
I forgot he ate breakfast, not lunch.
yeah.
Great. So it's dark.
Yes, it's definitely. I would say right now, and with the canyon that you're in, yeah, it would be dark.
Perfect. All right. Alexiana, do you want to lead since you're quiet? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I'm quiet.
The two of us.
Otherwise, I'm going to start running.
Oh, I can't see shit.
Hey, Cornelius is human, can't see.
Yeah, it's dark in here.
Yeah. Yeah, Oliver too, right? Yeah, so you guys have to
Torch
The two of us will
You can hear us like a
Peer out
cowbell
of
with all
the
the chainmail jingling.
Okay, yeah, so you guys go out to the front where you guys came in, looked. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any activity happening in the canyon tonight, at least as of right now. Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna split up. The people who can't see it, we're gonna put them in the middle, and we'll put the people who can't see it at the sides. Or
Okay.
if you're loud, you'll go in the middle too. So I'll go in the middle with the humans.
What?
Get the
No
sneaky
light?
people out of sight.
We're not allowed to have any light.
Just
What is the chart wearing?
Hold somebody else's on scanner.
Right, so I'm in the middle with Cornelius.
Really,
and
the only
Oliver,
quiet
whoever
ones
else.
are you two, us two.
Anyone else not see?
Yes. Why are we not
That's why when he's at some.
waiting until it's light out?
I'm lighting a torch.
Alright, let's go.
Cornelius is lighting a torch.
Absolutely.
Alright.
I'm not afraid
Yeah,
of
of course.
this filth.
Alright. So you
Alright,
light
so
the
stay-
torch up.
Stay in the cave.
Stay back or whatever.
It's time to purge.
We'll be the bait. We'll have everyone else out to the sides. They can be our watchers.
Let's purge this cave.
Alright.
You're standing up.
Alright,
You're
so
going back.
I have to go. So and remind me, there's
I'm not
there's
the-
a
I'm not-
cavern that's
I'll let the stealthy
Alright.
guys do their thing.
So to the other
I'll stay back from them. They beat you to.
so you think it's probably about 200 feet across to this other cave entrance.
okay.
But there's some woods, big copse of woods down here too.
on either side.
On either side, there's 3 copse. So there's one set of woods to the east of you. That's where the kobolds were attacking you guys from originally. Right when you come out of the cave, there's a set of woods.
Okay.
And then there's another set of woods across the other side of the cavern. So really, to be honest, that cave, you have direct line of sight on that cave. And right now, you don't see any torches burning, nothing, no illumination coming
Right.
from there. And, at least you don't see, anybody kind of sticking their head
But
out
that
as far
that
as-
cave itself, when we did see it, didn't have woods right next to it, or it did?
No, it didn't. No,
Okay,
it was,
so it was
all-
fairly barren, and the woods were to our right and farther off to
Yeah,
the
when you guys were coming in, it's kind of like there's about anywhere from 10 to 30-foot gap between two sets of woods.
Okay, so we'll go into the woods right next to us carefully,
Sure. Okay.
and we'll search it, see if there's anything in it, make sure there's nothing waiting. And
Okay.
then we'll try to circle to the next set of woods so that we can get close enough that we can observe that with the dark vision. Or
Sure.
is there starlight out? Is it
It's pretty dark down here, just purely because
Because
you're
it's
in the
down
you're
below.
down below. Just give me a perception check. I'll give you guys advantage because you're taking your time. So go ahead and give me.
Go ahead, you roll 2 of them. You tell them the best one.
20.
Oh, you got a natural 20.
Dang. You see the heck out of
That
this.
is that 26?
Nice job, Aaron.
Oh, 25. So you're
Sure
not,
you're not a ranger?
Can't see it.
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
All right, so you guys, as you guys cross over the one set of woods, as you get into the other side of that other cavern, I'm assuming you're just trying to scoot one set of woods to the next, staying against the cavern wall, leading the group that way.
Keep our eyes, we
Yep.
check up above where we know some of those higher cave caverns are.
Yeah, and that's the one thing I was gonna say is, Aaron, you notice a cavern up is probably about 50 feet up the climb. However, and you see his cave entrance, and around it you see like these skulls, like lined up around this entrance of this cave, like just implanted in the dirt all around it. So basically, I have a skull entrance. So you notice that when you come out of the woods, but no one seems to be glancing down, or there's no light coming from there either. But you do notice these skulls.
I do have to respect a beast that takes its violence seriously.
All right, so you guys continue on.
She sees me just our usual thing where I burst across to the
Next set of woods.
spot,
Okay.
wait. She's watching, wait.
Okay. Yep, perfect. Yeah, you guys aren't seeing anything, you're not hearing anything, so it's working perfect. So yeah, you'll end up into the next set of woods.
Okay.
Going through there. Why don't you go ahead and give me another perception check? However, this one's going to be a disadvantage for both.
Disadvantage. So it means roll these two and use the worst. Oh.
They're both worse.
A 9. So you get this plus 5 is
That was 14.
Okay,
so
no problem.
14 and 11.
All right.
Makes the
So
two of us.
these woods, you notice one are thicker than what you dealt with in the middle brush, and it's pretty dark in here. I guess probably because the wall's so close, so it's a lot harder to see. But you guys will be able to push through, and I'm assuming. How far are you guys back? Like trying to stay back? Like
We told them to
100?
stay in the cave.
Oh, wait in the cave until you guys
Sure.
wave them on.
That sounds like a good plan.
Okay. So you'll get through the woods. You guys can scoot along the canyon wall there to the entrance, what you believe is where the goblins live. And if you want, you can push back that part.
So you see a little bit into the
Yeah.
I'm gonna remove the.
Yeah, go ahead and remove that. Yeah. So as you guys, your characters have come up on this side here.
Okay, about where his dice are?
Or where the camera is.
Okay.
So you're really and you can come.
So we'll
look.
hold there,
Okay.
watch for a minute, 2 minutes,
Yeah.
listening, skirt.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Regular old single. Once. I got 20.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
So no,
All right.
no one's like patrol. No one seems to be patrolling this, coming through. We hear goblins talking. And
Right.
everything.
And all right, we'll come over here. How tall is this? Is it sort of like a crack? Or,
No. So this is kind of a wide opening, about 15 feet high. like I said, about 20 feet wide. So yeah, the opening is about 15 feet in height there.
I will.
George!
Just peek around the corner.
Okay. Yeah, you see the hallway, and there's like another hallway that breaks down. In fact, why don't we just go ahead and remove that and hand you that piece?
Okay.
So at the end, you see like dirt, mud, refuge probably at the very end there, and yeah, that's what you.
So looking down. So at this point, in terms of how much light we're getting, there's no woods, but it's just the
Yeah, and there
narrowness
it's
of the
dark.
cavern.
You know, yeah,
And it's very dark in here, but
Yeah.
right out here, does it look like is there enough light that I can take a look for tracks? The
Yeah.
two of us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you see any tracks? Yeah, just roll that. Ooh, natural 20. We got 23.
Yeah, without a doubt. Goblin tracks kind of in and out, fresh. Probably the last set, about maybe 6 hours ago. Probably somebody went out of here,
over you.
left.
Okay, so they left before sunset. Maybe they're hunting throughout the night, come back.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Um,
Probably you got a natural 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you definitely picked up. There were 6 goblins that headed off, and you'd see that their track headed off east towards probably the road.
east is
The east is that way.
that way.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So at the entrance to the outside part, so we can see pretty well there. All right. I will just check and see at this entrance if I see any kind of traps. I say look for traps. See if there's anything, in here.
Yeah, I'll say because you had a natural 20 on your one check there. I'm gonna say you don't see any traps or
Especially if their footprints go toot 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 and then they go
yeah, no.
like this over
Yeah,
something. You're like,
yeah, and like where the kobold had their little kind of hidden pits. That doesn't seem to be the case here with the goblins. At their entrance doesn't seem to have some sort of pit trap in front of their entrance.
And this looks like maybe does it look like maybe they packed this?
That's hard to tell right now. I mean, it's just
does it look like it's pouring out like it was a cave in?
Possibly a cave in. I mean, you'd have to investigate that more. It's a lot of dirt, a lot of refuge, garbage, bones probably seen stick out.
All right, I will set foot carefully to the corner, peer down this way.
Yeah, so it's kind of
See what I can see.
Yeah, you may see actually down both sides, but you can't see anybody, because your views. But you see probably just flickering of light, so possibly like candlelight or torchlight.
Do I smell like the burning wood or burning oil?
No.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
so no smell is necessarily being generated.
It's not
so there might
strong enough to pick up any sort of
in both directions.
in both directions.
Okay. All right. Just in case. I will try to quietly take some steps down here and see what the heck this is.
Okay.
Do I think it's
give me a survival check.
19?
All right, perfect. Yeah, so you just think here is it's caved in, and then from from that, since whatever, how long, and the cave-in looks, I mean, the dirt looks old, like it's probably been caved
They
in
just
for,
left it alone.
yeah, they left it alone. Yeah, and it stinks, you know, goblin refuge here, there's garbage, bones, dried, nasty vegetables
like,
or whatever.
You know, walking, no murder holes, burrowed through it kind of thing from the other side. You know, that's
No,
what.
and it give me a perception check.
Okay. That's a 13.
All right, that's good enough. You here's and it's faint, but you think that something's coming from
down this way.
Yeah, from the west.
Okay. I will try to just sneak right across.
All right, go ahead and give me check here.
Stealth?
Yep, stealth.
All right. 11.
All right, amazingly, you seem to go across, and you do see a couple goblins just
Talking to each other while I'm.
they just seem to be coming from this hallway here.
Okay.
But yeah, so you see a couple goblins just wandering there talking, but they don't notice you as you jet across.
All right. Okay. Let's go get them. Try to get them. Our compatriots.
How long are they gone, Bill?
They're gone for quite a bit of time, probably 20 minutes or so.
Okay, well, while they're gone, I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages. I have a
Okay.
ritual.
Okay,
It'll be on for an hour.
okay, no problem.
All right, so we will, now that we know the terrain,
Yes.
you know, we'll pick our way back to the woods.
Okay, just lead right back.
The really dense woods, we'll try to make sure we
Took one of
follow
these
the
and
same path,
Sure.
keep our eyes peeled, you know, so we don't trip something, but, and then make our way back.
Okay, yep, no problem. You'll make your way back to the group.
Awesome.
Oh, well. So yes, there's goblins. Certifiably.
Wow.
Not that we haven't seen that before. So, when we came to their entrance, there's a short hallway directly in front, but it appears to have had a cave-in many years ago. And there's paths going east and west, caverns going east and west. There were at least two to the west, but I could see light, possibly from a candle or a torch, left and right. And a band of 6 left, probably 6 hours ago, maybe 7 hours ago. We were trying to look for tracks and see what we saw. So they might return in another hour, 10 or more, depending on if they find something. They might be gone for several days. We don't know.
Well, let me consult with Weaver Exterminatus here. It says right here, in the event of purging, you may use subtlety.
So,
Alright, great. Do you have the path for us, Alexion?
yeah, we'll try to get you there as quietly as possible.
Otherwise, we'll just split up and won't be quiet.
Well, okay, we could go and wait at the entrance in advance, and then you guys just walk straight across, and if we
That's
see
right.
something,
Yep.
we'll
Why
ambush
mix
them.
our weakness with your strength? Let's split them up.
I am going to be, like I said,
You guys
purging
can walk,
sometimes.
you can walk the direct route.
We're not split.
Hmm?
We're not split.
Well, if you and I are just right over here, and they're coming straight across, they just go. They don't make loud noises. They just walk. That makes sense.
Alright, so you just cover our flank if something's coming at us, alright?
All right, so we'll say we'll make our way, and
Hold the chart. Which group you heading with?
You want
CP or us?
a marching order?
Not yet.
you guys.
Hold the chart.
Hold the chart. That's
What's up?
you.
You going with us or them?
Go with you guys, I'm not quiet.
Alright, perfect. Alright, we start walking just normal speed. We'll try to be quiet. We're not good at it.
Alright, so you guys just start walking.
Quiet.
Alright.
Absolutely. Yep, straight across.
Alright. Are you two gonna.
No.
Okay,
We'll have a torch lit.
Rizda starts walking. I guess the char starts following. Cornelius, you guys start. And you guys boogie around and try to get around before they get to the.
No. Which way are we doing? What?
You see Rizda, Char, Cornelius. They're trying to walk quiet, but they're walking right towards the entrance of the goblins.
And you guys have already left?
Yeah, they.
And I'm like standing here and going in the dark. No, wait up. I'm coming with you.
So you catch up to that. With them.
Yes, I want to be. Yeah, he's got a torch.
Yeah, he has a torch.
Yes, exactly.
Alright.
I don't want to be left here alone in the dark.
Alright, so you guys will make it to all of you guys without no ill will in the dungeon master's part. You guys will all make it over to the entrance.
And we see them
Cast
with
light
the
on an object.
with the
the torch.
Well,
Did
that's
they
a shield
get
for a moment.
They get ahead of us still, or do we
I'd
get
like to
ahead
be
of
able to
us?
conceal her. turn it off.
I would say they probably
Let me turn off my-
they're probably gonna, you guys are probably gonna move fast as you see them start walking. And they'll beat you there.
On my
They can
symbol
Okay, so,
cord
yeah,
ball.
so,
kind of jog through.
so,
Of
so Dave,
course.
if you want to go in first, let us know. You'll see us. You'll have time to react.
Yeah,
Phil?
what I'll do is I'll try to make
I
sure
reach
that
over and I touch his symbol, a cord doll, and I say,
By request.
yes, Cordell, bless this warrior of yours and give him light. And I put light on him. Use a light spell on his.
So it's
He
on
asked
like
for
an emblem or something like that,
Alright,
so I can
sure.
take it off or put it on.
Alright,
So I cast my little cantrip of light.
Why, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to do again,
Some
stay
of
at
your
the
sins now
entrance,
have been-
listen, I see them
I don't have
approaching,
any sins. I'm a
don't
good
hear,
person.
if I hear
But
something,
you
I'm
may
gonna
sin
step
in
Go ahead,
in.
give me a
So
perception.
I should prevent some of those sins by murdering.
14.
Alright.
What?
You might hear them a little bit as they are approaching.
Sure.
But
Murder
you don't
me?
hear
Why would you want to
nothing.
murder me?
No.
No, cleanse you.
I haven't done anything wrong. I'm a good person.
Okay, you guys.
You're
You
being way
guys.
too loud.
Yeah, you guys.
He said he wants to
No,
murder
I
me.
want to cleanse you of your potential sins.
Get some food in that thing.
The word you used was murder.
I'm gonna eat you in a second.
Ooh.
The only one being loud.
Oliver. Don't let that child take your food while you're sleeping.
You wouldn't dare.
Alright. So you're just Dan, you're just
I'm gonna
looking
peer down each of the hallways.
Yeah, nothing. No one seems to be coming. No goblins.
Okay, but again,
Um,
still there's some amount of
Yep,
light
a
each
flickering
direction.
light in each direction.
And I will.
Shush me like I'm
Let
some.
me know when we get there, Bilbo.
Alright.
For that, I think I'll have a biscuit.
better firing positions from here.
Alright, so you guys there. Alright, the rest of the group, you guys
Crossbow
will have
out.
set up marching order as you guys come on across.
Put Corny and I up front, and then whoever
You're
else
not the
wants to
bad.
go.
You're slow as hell.
Quarterstaff? Alright, so Dan, you want to put their figures on as well? I believe.
Now that light lasts like an hour.
Where are we at?
You guys come right on up. Come right on in, or whatever you guys want to do. What order are you in?
Put Corny and I up front.
Oh, but he said he was going to be back here with me.
Well, he's not anymore. He's with me.
But
Oh, I didn't say
That's
that.
dark.
I'm gonna go purge.
you.
Oliver, get your battle spirits on here. Take a swig. Let's go.
She's like pointing down this way.
So,
Which way?
to your left, dwarf. So Alexion is pointing both ways, left and right. Or
No, I'm
to
just
the-
pointing down that way.
Okay, so yeah.
Move Move us forward.
I think she's.
We'll stay 2 by 2 as long as we can. Then we'll narrow up to 1 by 1.
And these two are hiding around the corner.
Well, you're going to be that far up in the front?
Oh, bother.
Well,
But you can't purge from the back.
okay, that's really disgusting.
I guess you can.
I think we'll let these fine people go ahead of you. I'll do that here.
The finger makes it look like you're glowing white, Oliver.
Skin.
Oliver's now picking at his fingers and he starts to sing quietly to himself. I love you, you love me,
Oh god.
we're a happy family.
All right, so you do
Great big hug.
from down the hallway there. You do see some light.
Say,
It's
love you.
ever so light. It's not a big light. It's not torch light, but maybe a candle or something like that. Flickering off in that direction to this kind of to the southeast as you guys are coming down this hallway. Now, if you guys so choose, you can
Keep moving, I guess.
All right. And is it the fighters leading the way here?
Yes.
These goblins aren't going to eviscerate themselves, so we have to help them.
Yeah, Rizna will lead if unless somebody competes. And then she'll still lead. She'll just be grumpy.
All right. So why don't we move the group to here?
If I think the light gets strong enough that Corny doesn't need his own light, I'll mention that too.
No, the light isn't. Is
It's not getting that much brighter.
No.
Okay.
It's an office check, right? That's the office check.
And maybe we want to slide the camera.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, perfect. A little further back. Back here? Yep, that's perfect.
Oh, there's a branch.
Oh, no.
See spider web up the water spout. Down came in, walked the spider out. Oh, stranger's son, dried up all the rain. And
Did you run out of biscuits? What's with the singing?
spider went up the spout again.
Rizna grabbed some dry rations.
When he was sleeping, he grabbed some of the human flesh. I don't know what happened.
I did not stop lying about
You
it.
you should probably watch your friend for the next few days.
We got a prion disease going on.
All right. So as you guys kind of around the corner here, you have a hallway that continues east for about 20 feet, and once again, it looks just like the one that Alexiana kind of investigated. Looks like it's a cave-in at the end of the cave towards where Cornelius and the group is there. So about 20 feet in, I just ended there, but that's what happens there.
Okay.
And then off to the southeast here is a room. It's about 20 by 30 foot chamber. It has a small table. There's 2 worn benches and a large keg in the corner. Near the entrance, where you guys are coming towards, there is an open barrel full of spears that seem to be ready for use. Probably about 60 spears, quite a bit. The table and the benches, they look normal. And around this table is 6 goblins that seem to be in
Sorry.
there. All right, let's go to initiative. All right, no problem. I like this game.
Don't need him to explain anything.
No hiding here. Let's go.
Hiding? What's hiding?
I got the initiative to back it up too.
Nice. All right, anybody above a 20?
Yes.
21.
22.
Wow. All right, so 21 for Rizna and 22 for Alex. All right, anybody 16 to 20?
17.
17 for Hosenchar. 10 to 15. 14. 14 for Oliver. Aaron, what was yours?
8.
8. All right.
Wow. Must have been really bad.
Yeah.
He's still recovering.
Hey, you haven't got
21 too.
My bad.
My wingman, where you at? Cornelius?
He doesn't ask you. It's not a 1.
But it is a 3.
All right. Why don't we stop the suspense? Cornelius.
All right. Cornelius is my scourging will have to be delayed a little bit. My justice will be dispensed last. I have a 3.
All right.
Justice will be dispensed.
So what you're saying is you're going to give them an opportunity to repent.
Exactly. Enjoy these last few seconds of your life, scum.
All right. Let's go ahead and start with Alexiana. You were up first.
Strike D as soon as I buckle my shoe.
Is that a bird?
So these guys. She goes to there, stabs this one with a rapier.
Who's
All
chatting?
right. There's a bride.
Really?
Catwoman, we talked about this. Let me lead in.
And I take it these guys have not. We're not prepared for this. Do I have advantage on the?
Huh?
Do I have advantage on the attack?
You do not have advantage.
No advantage.
No.
They're still not ready for it though.
They seem to be kind of guarding. Yeah, they're not ready for it, but they seem to be kind of guarding. And when Rizna yelled the charge, kind of wrecked any chance of.
All right. So, and I don't actually remember if they have to have gotten ready in the round for you not to get sneak attack, or what's the?
You would have to have surprise on them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
you don't.
Or me, so yeah, you don't have sneak yet.
Yeah, or until somebody. Yeah.
Well, I'll still go for a stab, which I think I get.
Where's the barrel?
It's in the far corner. Of
Like
the
by
room.
where the stairs is?
No, more
This one?
towards that dam.
Oh yeah. So 19.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that
19
hits.
and
8 points of damage.
all right. So let's put 8 points on one of the goblins.
damage
Just
dice
put the
up.
dice to the side.
Give me some damage of dice.
8?
Yes.
And then, but and do they have? So they would have their reaction if they are not surprised. Or I thought if you beat them in initiative, they still don't have their reaction.
Blackberry brandy.
Yeah, I would say they don't have, in a sense for you right now, they don't have a reaction. What are you trying to do?
She's gonna just back up. She made her attack. She's gonna back out.
I'll give it to you since you're a rogue. I'll give that to you.
Okay. So she's attacking, backing out.
I mean, they're kind of surprised because all of a sudden they hear a charge, but
Well-
they're not like surprised. They seem to be on alert, in the sense they were guarding. They're not lazy goblins.
Are they
in that
saying
sense.
anything?
Untrue.
Not
All
yet. But
goblins are
they're
lazy.
kind of shocked as she comes in,
All right,
pokes
So
one,
two-
and backs out.
and then backs right out to there.
All right, perfect. Rizna, you are up.
All right, charge. Moving forward and swing on the biggest one.
Probably swing on the one I just stabbed.
Fine.
Since it's right there.
Yeah, she's tactical. I'll swing on the one that's the cat scratched.
All right, perfect. Cat scratch.
Got a little cat scratch fever.
Alright, so that's a
Yeah.
DC 16.
Why don't we move that camera up a little bit more too? 16 hits.
Alright, and lots of damage. That's exciting. 10 points.
All right, that one goes down.
Is
All
that,
right,
is that more of
down.
it?
That's perfect.
You got 5 feet of movement left if you want to move further in.
Yeah, move me in. I'm gonna create a space for people to come help.
Okay.
All right, perfect. All right,
Right
want to
here.
take them off? Huh?
Wait, goblins.
Yeah,
Right here,
take them
goblin.
off. Yeah. All right, that's Rizna. Ozachar, you are up.
Move you forward.
Let me do a quick.
There's my hair like that. Awesome.
I'll pull out the long sword, I guess. Uh-oh. One swing, baby. Let's
This
go.
is just going to represent the table.
Sure. My one swing and my one hit is going to be a 24
That hits.
for 10 points of damage.
All right, he is still up.
Shit.
What
What do I do now?
Hold your ground, soldier.
All right, Oliver, you are up.
But here, I suppose they do need some help, don't they? 5, 10, 15, 20, he'll step there, and the one that was right in front of Ozachar, he will point his mighty finger and firebolt
All right.
him, and I believe that's I have to roll it to hit, right? And then I gotta roll that for damage if it hits. And it goes whing right by your ear. It almost hits you, but not quite. I have a 3 on the dice.
Friendly fire's not allowed.
All right.
And then I will take my last 10 movement and go back 10 feet back here. So I tried.
All right. The goblins are up. All right.
Nice job, Ollie.
Let me take a look here and see what.
Just remember, I have to do that. I have an AC of 10.
Does not that food protect you?
Huh?
Does not that food you're wearing protect you?
Well, I would have hoped so, but apparently not.
Yeah.
Look up my feet and I'm just going to write this and put it in my spell book.
So those come in.
Bill, I'll throw my
I gave
shield
my-
in front of one of the attacks on Ozachar. Should there be one.
Okay, yeah, there's 2 on you and 2 on Ozachar.
Yeah, so I'll give disadvantage for one of those attacks.
Let me know.
All right. So first I'm gonna do the one that's in the back because he
All you gotta do is ask.
Thank you, sir.
throws a spear, and he's gonna throw it at Ozachar. All right.
When you look like a kobold,
What are the
you
other
attack
ones
like
wielding?
that.
They have spears too.
Okay, so yeah, just pick one for me to resist it. I don't know which one makes sense to do.
When your AC is 17, yeah. So he it hits you. You have a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he hits off your shield, as he throws his spear. All right, and now the 2 others on Ozachar miss. And this one is going to hit, and this is the further one from him. And it would, yeah, I would hit. No matter what. All right. So he hits you right in the chest, stabs you right in the chest for 7 points. And then the 2 on Rizna here.
I fake put my shield in front of Rizna and I pull it back. I'm like, I don't have that.
All right. The goblin looks a little confused as he takes the spear, just completely misses Rizna as you do that motion. And then the other one as well misses.
Hey, I did it for you.
Misses Rizna as well.
Nice note to try. You're learning.
All right, that's the end of the goblins. Aaron, you are up.
Yes. Wait for myself.
Oliver makes C-3PO look butch.
Beautiful. Is that Timmy?
This is Kroner Boy. That's
Okay.
good. All right, what do you do, Aaron?
Move up so I can see.
I like it. That's funny.
All right.
Alright.
All right, you can go ahead and tap. All right, so go ahead and throw one of those blue dice. See if you hit.
10 plus.
7. Oh, you're plus 10.
Oh, plus 10.
Jeez. All right,
What?
you're gonna hit. That's nice.
Okay.
So D8. So the what is that? The black ones.
2
Plus your damage or dex. 2
So
plus.
that is
5.
5.
Oh.
2 plus 5 is 7. So
Seven.
I'm like, okay, 5.
All right. So which one did you go for? 7 points.
I just said one of them.
All right. I'll just
What?
roll it a 4 side. Roll a purple one. Roll one of the purple dice.
Okay.
Well,
The third one.
It's lucky.
Third one?
It's a prime number. It's the one I hit.
Okay, so that's the one. So
It's
that's
because you said
how much
that,
damage
I
to
wouldn't
that
have-
one then?
Half 10, so it's
Oh, and plus
17.
Yes. That's all right. Nice, Aaron.
Drop of the dice.
Just
I will not let you
just
guys
steps
have
in and
this
just
come
lets the
too.
arrow fly. Just takes one out.
Only shooting one?
What?
Only shooting one?
Help! It's on. Help!
You
Help!
have
it's
2
on its way
shots?
to her.
So, what?
Oh, you only have one
Oh.
shot. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
It was the higher level version of you that.
I was gonna be impressed. I'm like, what's like, yeah.
I was like, damn it, I didn't get my second swing.
Cornelius, you are up.
It's time. It is time.
Wander you through.
Yes. Yes.
Just want to go on the far side next to your.
Yep. Yep. Cordell, help me massacre these heretics this day. All right. And I want to, as whatever action you wish, is to persuade them that I'm the one they want.
I just realized you have a bar of soap with Fight Club written on it.
Cleanse the heretics.
That's all right.
Like I said, Cordell wants me to help you on your way to martyrdom. You filth. I persuade them with a 7.
All right.
Okay, but that was that was
That's-
actual
that's the
persuasion.
All right.
Because I want them to attack me. And
Yep.
focus on
All
me.
right. Probably went.
Yeah, I wasn't very scary. All right,
Or it might have been-
that was my
Why
mental
not?
persuasion. Now let's physically persuade them.
All right.
Oh yeah. That was somewhere in the 20s.
All right. You're gonna hit.
Somewhere. It's a number. 18 on the die.
Let the evisceration begin. 5 points of love.
All right. So 5 points of damage on that one.
All right, so I didn't eviscerate as much as I wished.
All right. Yeah. So the one in the back he yells, "Briark! Briark!"
Shut up.
So a new round.
Don't call your buddies out here.
Scary school.
Yeah. It's like Allie,
What did they say?
Alexiana, you are up.
Where do
All
the
right.
stairs go?
They go.
What did they say?
Oh, yeah.
I know Goblin.
And it's
What
not
did they say?
intruders.
I also hear it
Oh,
too. In my,
intruders.
I would understand it from my comprehend languages.
Alright.
Don't leave our behind unprotected.
She'll be back in 2 seconds.
You never leave someone behind or never.
So she's somebody else is behind.
Never leave my
She's
behind.
the
Wait, that didn't sound right.
the rapier goes.
All right.
This guy.
All right.
The guy here.
Perfect.
And this is interesting. All
You
right.
get 4 choices. That's what happens when it lands like that. You get that 2, the 4,
So
the
that
6,
is a
Yeah,
16
4 together.
for 6 points.
All right. Is that unwounded or wounded?
Oh, the wounded one that Cornelius just
All right. So that one goes down. then.
done. Oh, nice.
Nice. All right.
And she'll stay there.
Perfect. Rizna, you are up.
Alright, I'd like to prevent a retreat, so can I move to that doorway? Let me swing on one first if there's one near me.
I think there's one adjacent
Yep.
to you.
There is.
Alright, yeah.
So you can
Let's
like
take that
move
one
5, attack.
No one injured?
No,
No.
not currently.
Whatever. Yes, that's perfect on camera work. Thank you, Ozachar. Alright, here we go. Alright, that's gonna hit and lots of damage. 10 points.
All right. He is still up, but he he triples down a little bit. His knee buckles down.
Alright, I'm gonna assume he can't hit me. But he probably can. And I'm gonna move to block this stairway.
Okay.
All right. So
So
yeah.
you
So he'll
swing.
take the stab at you as you move over there. Oh, I crit.
Oh! Is he close enough to do my reaction? With my shield?
yeah.
What's your reaction?
That's my.
Cause disadvantage.
that's right.
Wait, I
Yeah,
can't.
you're next to me.
Yeah. If I'm next to you.
Yeah.
So then roll-
I don't have to roll anything.
Okay. Yeah. So just disadvantage for my attack.
Right.
So watch you roll another 20.
No, but it still hits.
It's better than a crit.
It's better than a crit. Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah. Darn it! I wanted to use the move.
It's my new thing.
All right. So Rizna, you take 4 points of damage
Alright.
as he stabs you. It looked like he was just gonna really just clean you in the chest, but Cornelius gives his shield up just in time, and it just goes off the side of you instead
A
of.
grazing blow.
It really.
It was Cornell's
searing
will.
you. Yes.
Thank you, great warrior.
Ozachar, you are up.
Swing, swing, swing. But I only swing once. Natural 20.
Yo.
12 points of damage.
All right. 12.
12 on top of 10.
He's gone. Yeah, you just sliced through him.
All right. So
All
you got
right.
2 guys left sitting there.
And I was gonna say before you roll the double damage, if you guys so choose,
Oh, we can roll a crit die now, huh?
no, not a crit die, but I will draw a crit card, and depending on your weapon, it has different things for what
cool.
the crit will do.
Ooh.
Nice.
This brings me back to
I
the
only
old
did
warrior.
6 points of damage. What's up? What's the crit cards?
No, he's dead. But
You
so you
screwed
guys.
up. You were too excited.
Yeah, one swing
I
and I
was-
get a crit.
I was
gotta
gonna
finish
try
it
to
all.
say something, but you were throwing the second die so quick. Alright, that's Ozachar. Oliver, you are up.
Is that like premature?
All right. And there's 2 left.
There's already butter.
Yep, I guess so.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So, wait, 9, 10, 15, 20. Oliver will there for a minute and fire at, he will. Bananas Foster! And he will do another firebolt.
Alright.
I've decided I'm going to name my spells after desserts.
Nice!
So, what's Oliver's favorite food?
Yes, that's only an 11.
And 11 misses. Yeah.
And then my last
Just dodge out of the way.
What's
10. I'll get back here. I'm behind other people. That should keep me fairly safe.
That's why he wasn't sleeping with us in that room.
All right, so there's 2 left, right? And they're both yelling, Briark, Briark! Let me see what I can do here. All right, so one is
Surrender.
there. The other one,
If you want to flee, I'll let you run past me.
It's called
so
brioche,
he's gonna
not brioche.
grab a spear up off the ground and also attack on Ozichar. Or is that's Ozichar, right? Yeah.
Good man.
So 2 of them are attacking Ozichar.
Here, send her my picture.
Miss. And miss. Both of them miss. So, Aaron, you are up. Aaron, you are up.
Oh,
Put on Tinder.
Or is that grinder?
Or is that grinder?
Where you can shoot?
Yeah.
All right. Let
this
loose.
one, no, none of them have any damage.
Neither of them are.
No, neither of these are hurt.
Shoot it. Make it happen.
All right, so we
All
got it.
right.
There you go.
Ooh, nice. So you hit. That was 7 or plus 5 is.
Plus 5 is 7.
So
7
7
points.
points. All right, 7 points on.
Wick it up into the salts too.
All right.
Alan,
Like
look
you showed me
around.
last week.
No, they're so good.
Nice, Cornelius. You are up.
Oh, let's desecrate some of these fools.
Get them on ahead.
All right, let's move forward and finish off that fill.
All right.
I kind of like you
Yay!
playing
Now there might
with
be
warrior
only
type
one.
creature first game.
I haven't played one in years. All right, so I move forward. All right. Let's feel Cordon's justice. It's modified 19.
That is.
That's
Right.
how you tell all the ladies.
Blood for the blood god.
Nice.
10 points of damage.
Ooh, is that the
Ooh,
wounded one?
That's the one.
No, it's dead. Another goblin
Now
down.
there's only one.
That is down. All right, it is a
This is my
round.
happy face.
All right.
Alexiana, you are up.
All right. She pulls up the.
Go kill the last one.
She'll swing around to here with the rapier.
Okay.
All right. Nice. 24 to hit.
Yep.
And 12 points of damage.
Ooh,
Oh,
just-
wait. Plus, hold on. Another 2, so 14 points of damage.
All right, so- yeah, so Alexiana just comes in with the blade just right into the goblin's
That is some
throat.
fine purging.
As the goblin's about to yell another Briark, but wasn't able to, and collapses on the rapier. Alexiana. Very nice. We will come out of round. Goblins are dead.
Those are.
Those are. Yes.
Coral be
First set. All right, so what do? You have stairs leading up. I'll explain this here.
I can raise some of these goblins'
You
names
guys
for my
make
book
certain
of
choices.
choices.
Where was the light coming from?
On the table, there's a candle.
Establish Cornelius and I at the stairway hallway. That's too wide. I think it is.
No, both of you can be at the hallway. It's 10 feet wide. It goes up 20 feet of stairs, and then it banks, turns on 20 feet of stairs, platform, and then it looks like there's more stairs leading up the west.
And the kobold was yelling that way. Or sorry, the goblin.
He was just yelling in general. They weren't like yelling up towards the stairs, just more they were just yelling Briark, intruders, but not towards the stairs. Just really looking at you guys and saying it, not looking in
Everyone
necessarily
healthy?
direction.
I don't think anyone got hurt.
Ozichar got hurt.
I don't think
And
anyone
you
hurt.
did too, Rizna and Ozichar both got hurt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought we
I don't think anyone important got hurt, right?
Alright, let's go.
She gives a little bat to was it?
All right, so you guys just continue on and up the stairs.
No,
Let's wait. So again, down here was another cave in.
Yes, 20
So
feet
20
in,
feet
cave in, yeah.
And she says, "Let's wait for a second and see if anything comes checking."
Why don't we just leave?
I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna move up 17 feet so I can at least see the landing.
Okay, so you're gonna go up and just look around the corner. Is that what you're trying to do?
Alright.
So
I'm
the
gonna go
stairs go up.
upstairs.
So the stairs go up 20 feet to a landing.
Yep. So I just want to go up so my head can peek over the landing.
Oh, okay. So you're okay. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you height challenge. All right. So you go up the stairs. Okay.
We're gonna go down here,
All right.
search for secret doors
Okay.
or traps on the floor. You know.
All right. Go ahead and give me a check.
All right. That's investigate. Go ahead and roll. Yeah. Ooh, nice. You got better than me even. All right. So Aaron.
No, I got. Oh yeah.
So
No,
you're
I got
investigating.
17. No, you got.
Yes, but you have. Oh,
I have-
you and I have the same. So a 16 and an 18.
All right. So yeah, there's no secret doors or traps here. Once again, it's more just like goblin refuge, old garbage. There is, bones, probably some sort of humanoids
Okay.
in there. And then, however, down the hallway, towards where you guys came in, you hear a couple of, probably goblin. But it's,
Down this way. Somewhere.
yeah,
Can
it's
you hear what
further
they're
down.
saying?
You can't make it out. It's kind of far down, so they haven't come down here, down where you guys are at. But you think there's probably a couple goblins at the entrance.
Okay.
So maybe they're just on patrol or something.
All right. And as far as the way that this goes, it's just a straight hallway.
It's like it's 20 feet and then just collapse, just like this other one.
So
I just
20 feet from where this
just
is.
exactly like the other one, Dan. Exactly the same.
All right.
Yeah.
I will pop my head into here and say, sounds like a couple are on patrol coming this way. If you guys wait at this spot, we'll wait right here. So we'll wait at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
That makes sense. And just
Sure.
hide there, crouch down,
All right. What are you guys gonna do?
crossbow and
You hear that?
I'm assuming we didn't hear it up the hallway. I'm gonna just wait.
You're on the stairs. It would be Ozichar and Oliver.
Right.
That are both on their cell phones, so please put them away.
Okay.
right. So there's two.
No, they weren't paying attention either. That's
be ready
where
to
they're
attack
teasing themselves.
Why? Why don't we talk to them?
You failed your perception check.
No.
Then shut up and be ready to attack them. She goes off to the end of the hallway.
All right. Love you.
I'm looking up dessert names for my spells.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That's all, I'm doing something for the D&D thing. I'm not.
If they call for me, I'll go down. But if not, I'll just keep guarding the stair.
Yeah, they call for you. They just kind
No,
of
I know,
whisper
yeah.
around.
Yeah, it's disordered. That's all right.
I like the room right. I like them all just coming here.
All right.
They already told them they were here. There's no point in going to meet them.
All right. So Alexiana and Aaron, you see coming around the corner are 6 more goblins. These ones have they have scimitars out, and they seem to be heading your guys' way. Why don't you two give me hide checks here? Stealth roll.
All right, we're pretty good. So I am a 16. You
All right.
are a. You're a 21.
Okay, perfect. So they don't yell out anything. So do you let them continue down the hallway?
Yep.
All right. So head them towards their room.
Batman, you might want to get behind me.
That's what I want to do. I'm going to move, Bill.
All right.
And there's no way Oliver would be standing there.
Well,
He won't eat
but he is. You were dreaming about recipes.
Yes.
Yes, I was. No, I was studying my spells.
Claire. Thank you. Claire. Thanks, sweetie. All right. So you get there. You let them get there. That's not a problem. I am not going to. I don't even remember initiative here pretty much. Yeah. I'm not going to change initiative, so you guys don't have to re-roll for that. But why don't we go on to initiative here? And then we'll go from there. So Alexiana, you are up first.
There's more smiting over there.
Smiting will be done.
And so yeah, these ones have shields and a scimitar.
Okay.
So a little bit better armored.
Yep.
The weapon too.
And but they don't seem to see us.
Nope,
seem to be-
they seem to be heading towards.
Alright, I'm going to ready to fire
Okay.
until I see the last one turn the corner.
All right. Perfect. If that happens.
Yep.
All right. Rizna, you're on the stairs right now. Give me a
They still haven't told us yet, right?
no. Give me a perception check though.
I just told you, I said somebody's coming.
You really didn't know that part. You just.
I heard somebody say something about two of them. I'm not sure what. I don't know, two of something. I mean,
so, Ozajar, you're gonna notice.
Nah, I know.
Yeah, here comes some goblins.
Bye, guys.
So you go running into them.
Which one's the biggest guy? Is it this one that I'm in front of?
They look about the same. There's
Common soldiers.
yeah.
those are charges charged.
It's time I'm gonna bring out my boarding stuff.
All right.
Oh, yeah, 6.
Yep.
What a fine draconian warrior. Oh wait, no, he's not draconian. He's demonic.
He's a foul heretic.
He's part onion.
That's gonna be
He
22
charged the enemy first.
for 12
It's gonna
points.
stand
12 points.
That's
Yeah. So you come running in there. The morning star just take its head right on off. Nice. All right. Oliver, you are up.
Something quick. What was I doing?
You stay in the corner.
No.
It's
Hold on. Hold on. I'm looking up a spell to see if I want to use what you call it, or the other one.
I
Sorry.
like the other one, frankly.
I probably will do the other one because I don't know if this is going to work the way I want it to. Well, okay. I think we'll do this one. We'll try it. What the heck?
All right. What do you do?
Oh, maybe not. Well, I was hiding behind the corner. I didn't know where they were. Oh, bother. 5, 10, 15. All right. Bananas Foster.
All right.
Nice. Just do that right now because they're not where I want them to be. 17 on the die.
Nice.
6, so that hits for 2 points.
All right. So this has got a scratch on 2 points on that
A
one.
flaming banana comes from my finger and shoots into the goblin.
All right.
One must purge in their
The
own
faint
way.
smell of brandy is in the air. 5,
Can you
10.
tip that camera down a touch?
Yeah, they're gonna move here too. So we'll see what we'll see here. You hear, Reark!
Oh, we're not intruders. We're just guests. Leave us alone.
No one cares. Send out your leader and we'll fight him.
blood for the blood god, skulls for his skull throw.
Alright, so they're moving in there.
Is this one? So one of them hangs back.
Well, no, he's moving back in there, but they can't all.
Oh,
get
he
in
took
there.
one out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, one's already.
So
dead.
once they do that, I'll
Okay.
on this closest guy.
All right.
Oh, you use a crossbow? I didn't even know that. I'm using a crossbow.
All right. Ooh, AC is low though.
Oh yeah, because she's a rogue after that.
Oh, but I get advantage.
Close.
I'm hiding.
You have
Yes,
advantage.
you have advantage.
Thank you. Much better. Okay, that's I think 17.
That's gonna hit.
Yep, 17. So, and then 11 points
Plus the 2
plus
there.
the 2,
Goes down.
Nice.
Takes it down. Nice.
and then
Take that die off there too.
Yep.
So-
take the die off, and
Remember that's a reaction, so you just get that shot there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that's right. I can't move
Yeah.
back.
No, you can't move.
I can shoot.
All right.
Alright.
So I have 3 on Ozichar. Is that correct?
2? No, 3. Yep.
And yeah, can we tilt the camera down?
Now there's
just
only-
a little
yeah.
bit? Yeah, 3 on. There we go. Perfect.
When you say perfect and stuff, so
Well, I can see it. When it gets adjusted, you should be able to see. There's only one goblin in the hallway, and the other characters, so they're all right there. We can. You want it?
no, we can watch my bloody battle happen first.
All right. So hit.
Oh, you have more cleansing to do in life.
Hit.
Ooh.
Hit.
2 hits. So 2 of them hit you here. Yeah, so one strikes you in your left arm for 3 points, and then the other one hits you in your right leg for 5 points. So a total 8, so I have minus 15.
Ouch.
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah. Those jars bleeding.
Oh, my other 2 comrades would be here by now.
Aaron, you are up.
Yes. Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
You got advantage? 'Cause you're
So you say something?
Yeah, weird elf and cat lady or somewhere. I saw a crossbow come from somewhere. I don't know what you guys are doing staring at the staircase, but it's alright.
Bird.
So that one plus 9.
We're not staring at the staircase. We're up in, out of sight of you. But if you're yelling to us, at least let me know when I can hear you.
Yes, I just yelled. I'm hurt badly. They hit hard.
We'll be right there.
I killed one of them. There's 4 more.
You're plus 1, I'm sorry. So yeah, 25 and up.
We're seriously like in real life
So
just
8 points
from beat
damage
to
to
the wall.
that
Alright, so put 8 on that one.
guy. And that's the guy on the end. Alright.
Alright, and that's it for Aaron?
Yep.
Cornelius, you are up.
Oh, the scourge is this way.
I don't know, but there's goblins.
Oh, absolutely. Move forward and start. I am going to scream out. It's me you want. I'm sexy. Lord, I'll be praised. That's 17.
Alright.
Persuasion.
Perfect. Alright. So yeah, you think you've got their attention to come after you now?
It's me. You don't want this heretic, you want me. The Justicar. Cordall's Justice. Cordall's Sword. And to hit.
I'm here to punish you for talking about Fight Club.
That's it.
24. Yeah, exactly. You broke the first 2 rules. That is a hit,
Alright.
and I will cause this much justice. Oh, that's lame.
Is that what?
You
Yeah,
are
that's four.
that much, yes.
4 points of justice.
That was so lame it was
That's
supposed to.
less
Alright.
I
It's
lose hit points for doing
it's
that.
a new round. Alexiana, you are up.
Alright.
than
Okay. So. just reload and fire on this guy.
All right.
So that's a 17
Yes.
and 8 points more. So he is now minus 16.
He's dead. Goes down.
Goes
Shield
down.
right in the head.
All right, and then
Goes down.
10, 20, 30. Goes to here. Pulls rapier.
All right.
It's like, all right, you can try.
Yeah. All right. All right, Rizna, you are up.
All right. I think I have to burn 3 squares to get down the stairs.
I would say because you went up 17 feet.
Yeah.
17 feet.
Yeah, he said I want to go
17
17
feet.
Use that exact number.
Yeah, he used that number. So I'll say that you can go barreling down 3 squares coming down.
Okay. And then keep me moving, I guess. I should be able to attack this round.
Come on, Rizna. There's heretics to burn.
That's yeah.
2.
Give me next to Cornelius if I can.
Okay. Yeah, you'll stand next to him and then.
If there's space in front of him, I can't tell if it's too wide or what. But
And if you watch Fight Club, you'll notice that
That's
perfect.
good.
Cornelius is the name he writes on his
chest.
All right, so that's Rizna. Oh, it's a jar.
Some
You're
of
up.
them.
That's
Some
gonna
of
show the person in front of me. So I can move forward.
All right.
his name is the narrator, but Cornelius is what he called in the AA meeting.
Gonna be a 15 to hit.
15 does hit. Just through past the
It's
shield.
not gonna kill him, so I have to expend a spell slot real quick.
Spending a spell slot.
Yep. That's gonna be 18 points of damage.
Woo!
Wait,
Nice.
no, 14, so 22 points of damage.
Jeez. So yeah, you just.
So what happens is
Go ahead.
I have
What
my
happens is-
morning star, and it glows red and gold. And as I come down, I say, "Die in Morgulog's name," and I smash his skull. I smash his whole body down.
That's a fine
You played a little polo, you said?
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice. All right.
Too vigilant, yeah.
I was behind you the whole time.
Oliver, you are up.
But you people don't leave any room for me to. Oh my goodness.
Leave any room like you're gonna do.
There's no entry position.
There's two left?
And then 2 half wounded. Or wounded.
Oh, well, then I don't have to waste that spell. Okay,
That's so funny.
fine.
Oh, I'll just come over here and put in as foster him.
Bananas Foster.
Out comes a little flaming banana. But will a 12 hit?
12 does not hit him.
Damn
It's right off his shield.
I know, these guys have shields.
Oh, that was no fun.
What kind of armor?
They're just in leather armor. So,
Leather armor, shield, and
and scimitars.
scimitars.
Then I'll get back behind the car.
All right, so the goblins once again. Well, there's 2 of them left, right? They yell, Briark! Briark!
Yeah.
All right.
No, it's pronounced brioche. Brioche. It's a bread.
All right. So can any of them even attack Mr. Cornelius?
Yes, one could attack Cornelius.
All right. So one's gonna swing down.
Actually, both of them could.
Okay, then they are.
Because this one can move without being attacked, without an attack of opportunity, because he's not
Okay.
changing the
Yep.
number.
So they're both coming in.
Not only am I a hammer of Cordal, I am an
And I'll disadvantage one of them.
All right. So I'll do the first one and disadvantage. Yep. So that one. Your shields combined.
nice.
Block off the first
Twin powers
scimitar.
activate.
Second one.
Second one. Crit.
Oh! Fair enough. Fair enough.
And now I get to use my card.
Fair enough.
Wait, he slid in? That's ridiculous.
What? Alright,
Fair
so. Alright, so. Double damage.
I'm not dying here.
And you need to make a constitution saving throw.
Whoa! I don't like your cards already.
And he slices you in the chest here.
Alright, come on, baby. 15 total.
15, you're good. DC was 12.
Ooh.
All right. However, you take 10 points of damage.
-3.
Yeah, that's right.
-3, so 7 points.
7 points good.
All right, 7 points of damage. All right, yeah. So he strikes you across the chest, tries to make your breathing a little bit harder. So I'm using crit cards from Nord Games. I decided to finally pull them out and use them. So if you guys choose, you can either go 1, double damage, just roll your dice, or you can go
Oh, it's crit
with
card.
the cards, you know. And I'm getting the fumble cards.
Oh.
Yes.
So I'm getting those.
What
now,
are the
so.
Those
And we
things-
can choose
one,
to
you
take
get a
those,
fumble
right?
cards.
Huh? Yes, you can
We can
choose.
choose to take those.
Jay, you can either choose
Hold
to
on.
take those or come up with a good fumble yourself, which of course is fine, or you don't, and I'll give you bad luck.
Oh.
So, all right, that is the goblins. Aaron, you are up.
Oh god. Okay. I'm way over there.
One person was like, "Take the card."
I'm gonna shoot the wonder button.
All right. Roll. These two. Or
She's already helping the DM out now.
That's right.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
So +9 is 24. So
24 plus 5 is 13.
13 points of damage.
All right, so yeah, she just takes it.
Ah!
Arrow just comes right through the goblin's, through his throat, out the other
after he
hand.
crit, had his shining moment.
You are an expert purger.
All right, Cornelius, you are up.
Oh man, there shall be vengeance. All right, let's deliver some justice here.
Like
To whatever's in front of me. That would be a roll of 13 for justice. Or no, that'd be 14 of justice.
14 of justice pings off his shield.
Oh, there is no justice. That was
All right. All right, it is a new round.
Enjoy your last few seconds of life, Scott.
Lexion, I want you to make a perception check here first.
You got it, boss. That is 11.
Okay, no, all right.
You don't see shit.
All right, you're up.
I'm up, so. Steps in. There. Swing. Alright. 16
That's going to hit.
for 14 points of damage.
Yeah, just takes it right on out, just slices right through it there.
Now, can I look to the left and see what's down the hall?
Rizna, you are up.
Hey, come down the hallway, Rizna.
Are they? Is there any alive still?
No, they're all gone.
Not that you see.
Okay, but we're still on initiative.
That's right.
You missed some
Okay,
fine
so I
Goblin come out.
will metagame myself forward. Turn left, and I'll establish a new barrier there.
All right, perfect.
But yeah, I still have an action. I'll get to swing if I see a target.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Oh no.
All right, all right, Ozichar, you are
You
up.
really do love this group, don't you? We can't see shit and we aren't quiet.
Oh, shit. Actually.
Yeah, you're kind of like that's tougher.
So, I lay of hands to heal myself.
All right, so you do lay of hands now.
-5 now. Now, I'll move forward.
All right.
Right there, yeah. Now, can I see him?
All right, go ahead and same thing. Give me a perception check. It's fine.
It's fine there. Well, I rolled off the 20, but perception wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be 13.
All right. you actually hear something coming down the hallway, but you quite don't see it yet.
I honestly don't care. I'm a 9 wisdom.
You guys are ready. You think something's coming. All right, Oliver, you are up.
All right. Oh, those guys were a little louder.
Why is everybody what? You always leave me back here. That's not nice.
You don't move forward.
You never advance.
I'm gonna come out here
All right.
so I can look down the hall,
You're not getting the perception check.
and then I move back 5 feet here, and I'm done.
Told ya.
He peeks around the corner, takes a look. I don't see anything. Okay, I'm gonna go back here.
I got a muffin still.
All right.
I got a corn cake.
That's great.
More goblins come running up. These ones have spears though, and just leather. They don't have
No shield.
no shields here. So kind of like the ones you guys first killed in this one room here. Yeah, you might want to just. So yeah, 6 of them
There
come.
we go.
6 of them come running down the hallway. They're not yelling Briarch.
What are they wearing?
Leather armor,
Leather
spears. Yeah, and they come in. So,
You can back that line up.
are you doing your shield thing to help Ozichar there? Oh,
Yep.
no. Yeah, it's a reaction, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so, all
Easy
right.
action, yep. And I have a ready to action too to swing when I can.
You have one reaction though.
Yep, and ready is not reaction, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
So, are you gonna swing or use your?
He wasn't up there when I started, right?
No, just came
Yeah,
up. You
so I think I'm
were there
gonna
first.
swing at
All right, yeah, that makes sense. Go ahead and swing first before he attacks you.
Yeah, sorry, Ozichar. Alright, that should hit. It's AC 21.
Yes.
And 10 points once again.
Oh, nice. So 10 on that one does not fall though.
Oh.
Yeah.
As he stabs
Nice.
into you.
When he's swaying,
Yes, definitely swing. Your AC is what? 19 or 18?
18.
18, not 19. Okay, I had it 19. However, still the 18 just goes right off your shield. Just connects with your shield. And then Ozichar. No, it misses you. Just completely just hits air on that one. With that, Aaron, you are up.
Okay.
Pivot. Fire.
Okay, it stuff's over there. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot.
All right, perfect.
I'm assuming a -2 from.
Yeah.
Through?
Yep.
So
-2.
yep. So nice. So AC 17
That hits.
and
5, so it's 13.
13.
Yep.
Just takes it right on out. Just
Is that the same
arrow
one?
just right in its
So
head.
well, depends on which one she was swinging on. I'm assuming she's swinging on the one in front of her.
Yeah, I would
So-
say the one probably.
Here, roll this. High
Yeah,
roll.
yeah,
High is left and
yeah.
low is to the right. Oh.
It was
Right.
going
Okay, that's the
17
one.
or 7.
13
so.
points just takes it out.
Boom.
Bye-bye.
Alright, so that one's still wounded.
Nice.
All right.
I
Nice.
don't
Aaron.
think I can do anything else.
Cornelius, you are up.
Oh, you're in the way of my scourging. Scourging.
There's a spot open right now. Just shoot that somebody out.
By all means, let's occupy this place of death. Their death.
All right, so you move on in front of
Yup. It's time to-
Ozichar.
It's time for you to beat your
Separate
gods.
All right.
Blind creatures. Alright. Boom. Goes. That is a hit, and the damage would be 4 points of justice
All right.
to the injured one.
Oh, the injured. All right.
Oh,
yeah, we'll do that.
take it out.
Takes it out. Nice.
Good.
All right.
Double praise.
Good job.
New round. Alexiana, you are up. Very nice.
All right. So I'm gonna burn like. She's gonna sheathe her sword and listen this
Okay.
way in terms of. Do you want just a little bit of movement or just reactive?
If you're listening, it's reactive.
Okay. So she's just trying to pay attention. She's like, gives her that one.
Just one, yeah.
One
What I
five,
do is
no.
I just add 5 to perception checks.
Horseshit. Okay. Too much going on over here. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the big armored guys out there.
Yep.
Cornelius yelling stuff. Purge!
Exactly.
You broke the rules!
Yeah, she goes right up.
It's not a quiet group.
Above, what's
Alright, above Rizna. Alright.
Oh, man.
Alright. Alright, Rizna, you are up.
Alright. Am I in front of me?
I think you have to now move up 5
Yep.
feet, right?
I think I agree. Alright, I'll move up.
Alright.
Swing at the one is there an injured one?
No, I think these are all fresh.
Alright, sweet. Let's take
Is there
one
4
out.
of them?
Even though it's very
Yeah, there
challenging.
are 4 now.
Alright, perfect.
Alright, that is going to be a hit. AC 18 and 9 points. Not down, I know.
Yep. Alright. That's Rizna. Ozichar.
Alright. So there's a wounded one in front of her.
Where's that?
Oh, my demonic brother. Let us purge.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
You heard me. You heard me correctly. Yes, I have that as.
Okay. So you see Ozichar running.
Back up.
Yep.
What do we see?
You see him trying to do the last thing he did when we were in the hallway, and he jumps over you guys, but instead of doing a tumble, he looks more like he's flying.
Ooh!
Then he goes to the other side and he lands.
The heretic can fly.
He's maybe floating, just floating over
Nice.
land or something.
Alright, so, but one of those goblins would be able to stab at you. Did you
Very
get,
nice.
Are you engaged with the other one, or did you go
No,
on?
I was behind him. I was behind the.
No,
Yeah, he wasn't engaged in. Yeah, he was back here.
I was never-
group 10.
I've never been engaged with anyone.
So, yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 of them.
That cool on me.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
we did some sort of squirrel glide?
Yeah.
So the first one does poke you as you go over, flying over.
My belly.
For 6 points.
Love it.
Minus 11. Alright, but you look cool going over, flying, landing on the other side. Alright.
I wasn't planning on that one.
Alright.
Cornelius approves.
And you done anything else? You're done.
I'm done. I can't-
Alright. Oliver, you are up.
Oliver is going to, let's see, we got there, and there. Okay. Well, all right, 5, 10, I've been so aching to eat this for such a long time. He points his fingers out like this and he goes, "Cherries Jubilee!" And he uses Sculpt spell to make sure that this guy does not get burned as it goes in front of him, and it's burning
nice.
hands.
Okay.
So it misses this spot, hits these 2, and hits these 2. So all 4 of them have to make a saving throw.
Awesome.
Alright. Hands start to burn. so
Dex, Dex saving throw and a D. I know they got good Dex, I'm sure, but
They're goblins, they're not that great.
the DC is 14, so it's not that
Alright.
hard.
Alright, so the second one, or the closest one to Dan, misses.
Then he takes 13 points of fire damage.
Okay, so he dies.
Yep.
Flames up. Alright, and then the one closest to Ozichar also then will burn up 13 points,
13
right?
points, and the other ones each take 6. if
The
it's
other
a
two
face
take
save.
6. They both made their saves.
That is some fine cleansing, my
Nice.
slovenly brother.
Wow.
I just love Cherry's Jubilee.
And that's what a first level spell, I'm just assuming.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
that's the
that's
first
kinda
level spell. Can't wait,
Nice.
can't wait till he gets lava guys.
Oh god.
Alright, so my
Do
two
you have
goblins.
Nice job, big guy. Nice
Yeah,
job.
that was nice. Alright.
Or flambe.
Do you have lava cake?
Oh, do I have one? No, that's alright. I'm fine. I would normally do that, but I wouldn't do.
I was gonna move
Do you have lava cake?
Ooh, wow, that was a good one. I don't have it yet, but I will.
Alright,
Next time
so
we do that.
Rizna and Ozichar, they come into you guys. So do you both have that ability with your shields to give disadvantage?
Yes.
Not on each other?
You mean-
Or is it
It's
Not
not
always
it's
a try.
Cornelius.
Cornelius?
Yep.
So you both block each other?
Yeah, that's why we
Shield wall?
team up.
Yeah, perfect. Alright, so first I'm gonna do the one on Rizna, disadvantage. Oh, I hit you. Wow.
Okay.
17 and a 19 on the 2 dice.
Wow. Not those dice again.
Wow.
So I manages to get the spear through. And kind of, I guess, hits your right hand as you're with your shields there. So you take 4 points of damage, Rizna. So I have a -8.
Yes.
All right, and then on Cornelius, you're lucky. It's disadvantage because one was a crit again, but the other one's 11, and that will be a 13, which will just your
Nice.
All right, so the goblins, and actually they're gonna both take a step back. They're disengaging.
Yes, but then they're re-engaging with me.
Just take
But
one
they
step
don't
back.
they won't provoke.
No, they don't provoke. They both disengage. You know.
Curious.
All right. I was gonna do something really cool until he flamed in my other ones. They were gonna fight, and the other two were gonna come up, and they're gonna switch positions.
Phalanx.
Yeah, it was gonna be some cool 300 thing, but Oliver had to ruin it with Cherry's Jubilee. I was looking forward to it. Aaron, you are up.
Alright, so which kind of do
So that one has 6, and that one has 6.
Both hurt.
we both have 6.
I think I'll try and hit one of them.
All right. Which one? Closest one to you? Probably, because you got the shorter people, the thinner people.
Yeah, I
So you
probably
might
am at a better
have-
door than the window, aren't I? I'm sorry.
Yeah, big boy. Yeah, I would say you're -4
Yeah.
versus -2.
Alright, so go ahead and roll. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
You want to use the card?
And she has a max damage.
You want a dex? Do you want a dex
Take
card?
the card. Just
Take the
for
card.
fun.
Take the
card.
Take the crit card.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Let's just say.
All right, so this is piercing. All right, so distracting, so double damage, and the target must make a DC 12 Constitution. So you have the 8. And what I'm going to do, because you already rolled the 8 and we're doing double damage, you're going to get 2 dice then. So you'll roll 2 more 8-siders.
Oh wow.
He does make the save though, so you would have disadvantage. Not he's going to die. Of course,
8
but-
plus
Another 8.
Another 8.
16.
16 plus your 3. Or sorry, plus your 5.
16. 21.
21 points.
Nice.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Top of
Just
six.
pins him against the wall. He the arrow's just stuck into the wall.
You
Into
are
his goblin.
really having portals.
Just pinned up. Very nice.
Wait.
Awesome.
How?
You basically have the goblin pinned now against the
Okay.
wall. Dead. Cornelius, you are up.
That's some fine purging. Fine purging.
That just doesn't sound right.
No.
That's some fine purging, lady.
Okay, speaking of purging, let's move forward and clean this mess up.
Somebody said nice shot on chat.
Hey. 14.
14 does hit this one.
Oh.
No shield. That's right. These are the leather armor with the spears.
You stepped up, I see.
And that is 8.
Plus the
3.
So that's the 6 from before.
Yeah. So yeah,
11
you
points
just
plus the six.
smash through it. Goes down. The perm is over. And that is the end of the round, and we will come out of initiative.
Oh, good. I can have a biscuit. And I'll reach into my pocket and pull out a biscuit, and I'll start nibbling on it.
All right. So
All
you
that
guys
hard
do-
work, I had to eat
That'll be
something.
your hard
tax.
Alexiano will start picking up crossbow bolts and arrows, pulling them out
Okay.
carefully.
Yeah, so you'll be able to recover half your arrows, half your bolts.
So is
Is
that
any, are any
dead,
non-heretics?
or is he just pinned?
No, he's dead.
Okay.
You killed him, and you pinned him right into the
Okay, so
wall.
I
other
can
than
take
the
the arrow.
other pellet?
That arrow's probably ruined, but you'll be able to
Okay.
recover half your arrows.
My dwarven brother, do you require any healing? I could unsurge you. Sister, I can never tell the difference. It's the beard.
Did you hear that, Rizna?
No, I didn't. Say it again.
Rizna, would you
Oh
like
my
some? Would you like some unpurging? Meaning, I would like some healing from you, or do you need some healing?
Oh, I don't know. Look at the other people first.
You're the only one that's injured that can't
Oh.
heal themselves.
I'd love to heal it.
Yeah,
Offer it up.
Are we taking a break?
the heretic can heal himself.
Are we gonna sit for an hour, or are we gonna keep going?
Hey, Dick, you.
I don't think we need to.
He got Lyme's disease.
He's a big blue guy with hair.
Save your spell for now. Thank you, though.
All right.
Your potential martyr.
Okay, so we will do that. We'll check these guys, see if there's anything
Okay.
some value on them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if we have time, I'll cast my detect magic on them, especially the ones
Is
that
that
have
18
shields and scimitars and whatnot, and just
yeah, total
36
18
years.
So
How many years?
36.
6 more.
Wow.
36. Oh, because we're taking both.
You get paid by the ear, not left ear or right ear.
When I'm extracting information, I like to plug my ears so I'm not distracted by their screams.
Okay.
Where's I'll drag their bodies and pile them up with the rubble at the end of the hallway.
So
You heard
after
that,
all
Bill,
of
that I'm
this,
going
are
to
we
take
gonna
10 minutes
split
and
the
ritually
ears
cast detect magic.
equally, or
Detect magic.
whichever
Okay.
one?
Yeah. So you're not going to get any magic.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Okay, except Phil, I'll pile up all the bodies with the rubble at the end of the hallway.
All right. Perfect. So you guys will collect a total of 540 copper pieces.
No, we won't.
Or not.
No, we will not.
5.4 gold pieces, or is that 54 gold
And
pieces?
you'll also get a total of 72 silver pieces off of all of them.
Yeah, I make a great store. 511.
All right. So what do you guys do?
You just have the proportions of one.
Right.
So you have the option. You have the stairs that are going up, or you can go back down the hallway.
Maybe we should go back where all of those other ones came from and make sure
Maybe
that.
we'll be nice to our DM and go back to the other way.
Well, I think we should.
For the DM, it doesn't matter.
I think we
Or
should.
You don't have to be nice to the dungeon master on this one. It's purely up to you guys.
Actually, we'll pause, and I'm going to ask Alexiana if she can explore both directions, just maybe 100 feet or until she hits something
Oh,
in the
that's
back.
nice. That's a good.
To report.
Good idea. So
Okay.
the two of us will go up the stairs.
Sure. So the stairs, like I said, they go up 20 feet and go to a platform. And then they go up to the east, another 20 feet upstairs, to another platform where there's a door.
Okay. So when we get to the first platform, we'll check the tracks and see if they vary at all. Like, is there a possibility of a secret door, etc. So we're looking for
Give
that.
me a survival check.
Extra virgin olive oil so that it's
Survival.
good. That's when it's kind of crispy.
19 for Aaron.
Have an air popper.
Living up to your
My
name.
And
well,
I put a
what?
stick of butter on every.
He's got characters in Aaron's
Have a
experience.
stick of real
You might have to take a level ranger or two.
I can mess around with that big shit.
So 19.
Yep. So
Wow.
19. Yeah. So here it's it doesn't seem like it's like the tracks up here. You actually you get a couple of goblin prints, but you're not sure even how old they may be. And that's kind of what you get in the sense of tracks from
Okay.
here.
So nothing other than goblin, but
Yeah. At
not-
least that you can detect.
and not fresh.
And not fresh. Definitely probably a couple days old.
So we'll go up the next set of stairs, take a look. How does the
As I said, so it goes up
Goes up.
to a platform and there's a door.
and there's a-
A wooden door there.
Okay.
So,
does it look like it has a keyhole or?
double check here. No, it does not seem to be a locked door here, or even have a key for that matter.
So not locked, at least from this side.
Yeah.
Give it a little, little cat bat. Reach under the door.
Oh, please.
Go like this.
Please, I don't need you guys as a trump right now.
She hooks the back. She hooks the bottom of it and just kind of goes like this. Like, do I think that there's a?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Just like, is there a bar or anything? Do I think it'll open freely?
You think it probably opens freely. Yeah.
All right. And check to see if it's trapped. That's my favorite one.
All right, go ahead.
It's only an 8. So
It's
never
not
mind.
trapped.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's not. Actually, here.
Okay.
I mean, you don't think it is. It doesn't seem too special a door. Just kind of almost like the door across where the dog or the kobold
Put
should
the
be.
stuff down at the bottom of the door.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception check on this here.
That's a 22.
All right. So you definitely get some sort of a smell, almost like in the sense you get probably a little bit of animal smell, some sort. Like you're not quite sure what animal, but you definitely kind of get that kind of odor of some sort of animal or animals.
All right.
You get that, and then you also you smell, and you're definitely getting some maybe like funk. Like you're picking some sort of stink in here. You're not quite sure. It could be more goblin stink, but you're not 100% sure.
That'd be some fun.
But nothing. All right. Listen for a little bit.
All right. Give me another perception check on this. I'll give you an advantage on this.
All right. 23. No, yeah, 23.
All right. So yeah, you hear that a little, but you can't make out the language. It's humanoid.
Humanoid.
And definitely not goblin. It doesn't sound squeaky. It sounds more of a bigger humanoid.
Bigger chest.
Yeah, something. And yeah, you probably could at least get maybe 2 or 3 voices as you listen.
So I will. With Aaron, I go.
All right. So you guys go back downstairs.
We'll get a couple bodies.
Okay.
A couple of the, you take that. And we'll bring them close to the door, and I'll carefully roll them to the door, and just put a couple in front of the door.
Oh, okay, sure, no problem. Just give me just a quick sleight of hand, just at advantage, as in the sense of how you position them.
Yep.
Sure.
All right, 19.
All right, perfect. So yeah, you have them in the sense that maybe even somebody comes in and they don't notice, they might trip over them and stuff.
Yeah, or just, if the door's in the way or
Yep.
whatever else. All right, so come back down, and we'll meander our way down to the rest of the party.
Okay. Yep.
I think it might be hobgoblins or some other kind of larger humanoid further up the stairs. So I think this is probably the goblin realm. If you think that that table is sort of their way of guarding one of their areas. Who knows? But let's go. Let's uncover the rest of these. And then we'll go that way.
So he's looked. That all happened up the stairs.
Yeah, that's up the stairs. Yes.
And so has he looked the other direction yet?
No. You went and did
But
that first.
But I make sure to grab a couple spears as well.
Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of spears.
You won't throw spears?
No.
Why not?
So it's just fine.
Oh, I just saw you do that thing where you jumped over. You
Yeah.
got stabbed at the same time.
Yeah. So they don't work out well for me.
Spears don't work out.
Are you gonna-
for you?
No, throwing things.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, Lexiana, are you gonna look the other way now?
sure. We'll go check it out. So we'll come to here.
Okay. So you so you head down the hallway. You get down here. It sections off to a T. One section I'm just going to do the easier one. The one off to the south, it wraps around 10 feet. It goes another 30 feet. Comes to an end. Also, once again, with just dirt coming down with probably caved in.
No visible branches.
Nothing. No traps. No loot or anything.
We'll look at the tracks here because we can see the cave in. We'll look at the track, see if they occasionally go down that way or not.
Yeah, absolutely. There's goblin tracks all through here. Definitely fresh. Within the last few hours. So
like maybe they go down there to relieve themselves or something.
yeah, probably. Or throw trash. What you just see that bones.
All right,
and
so
trash.
we'll sneak to this corner.
All right, so in this room here, it opens up into a chamber there, a little chamber. It's 20 by 30 foot chamber. Has a small table, also just kind of like the one that you just encountered, with 2 worn benches, another large keg closest to Billy in the corner there. And once again at the entrance, there is spears. A little less in this one, probably about 30 spears that are in this one. And then on the opposite side of the room here, there is. Oh, I missed that. Sorry, let me just backtrack this. Yeah, so there's actually I did do that part wrong. There's a one hallway that continues on.
Oh, so one goes
this way, no, towards me,
okay.
and one goes south. And the one south, once again, it goes 30 feet, and once again, it ends into a dead end.
Oh, okay.
Another hallway that's
somewhere.
collapsed. Yep.
Gotcha.
And that's all collapsed.
Off this
Nothing's
room.
in there
Okay.
at all.
All right.
So, but there's a hallway that continues on, and it, from what you see here, it goes about 30 feet. Has another section that goes south, but then the hallway continues westward, and then you see it continuing westward, and there's also it looks like a hallway heading north.
Okay.
So about 60 from the end of the room, 60 feet down.
Further down.
Further down.
It's
Yeah.
All right. So we'll I will wave these guys to this corner,
Okay.
and then I'll the two of us will log along, try to go down that 60 feet and see, does it turn, does it tee?
Yeah, so you go down to 60 feet. So once again, so 30 feet, the hallway goes to the south. Once again, it's 20 feet collapsed. Once again, just dirt, rubbish, and so on. So the tunnel's just another kind of dead end, just once again, another cave in. That's what it looks like. Going down to the north, or going west, but then the north, it opens up into about 10 feet, and it opens up into a little chamber. I'll just tell you. Actually, go ahead and make a perception check as you're coming down on this one.
Roar.
You're eaten by a dragon.
Oh, natural 20 for
Nice.
for Aaron.
All right, so
Nice.
as you guys are approaching, so you get about 30 feet from that that hallway that goes north, and you hear goblins talking.
Okay.
So can we hear what they're saying?
Yeah, they let me just see what they're actually doing. Yes, you can hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
They're saying brioche, brioche. Wait, no.
They don't know we're here.
Bananas Fosters.
Well, we don't know. Were they smart enough to send one guy back and alert the rest?
Find out.
Well, caramel covered bananas shoot out my finger.
Yeah, so you hear them. I won that round. No, you didn't. You rolled crappy. So you think they might be gambling.
Yes, that's what I was You're wrong.
But yeah, so and you hear a couple of them laughing. You definitely think there's probably more than 6 in there. With all the voices that you hear as you listen, you think there's quite a few.
So can you?
More souls descend to the abyss.
I'm not telling you. I think they might be gambling.
All right, perfect. All right, and this is, I think, the perfect place to stop for the night.
Alright.
So, coming down to 10 o'clock. So, I think it's
There's more
perfect.
purging to be done.
There is more purging to be done, that is for sure. But the purging will have to wait 2 weeks. So, first off, thanks for our viewers. I love the comments as I saw them. So thanks for hanging in, watching our show. We will be back in 2 weeks, as next weekend I will be going to South Dakota to feed my grandson to some bears. So one less grandson.
No, don't do it. We need him.
No, the little one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not the 11.
No,
Not the 11-year-old.
That just sounds wrong.
Not
So
that one.
we're going to Keystone to hang out for a day and go play with some bears. So thank you for watching. For new people that are watching this later on YouTube, please hit that follow button. We are a small channel growing. Thanks a lot. And remember, it's cool to be a geek.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm doing. Or else, and we'll see you Wednesday night if you want to watch Tales from the Omni.
If you don't, you're a heretic.
Yes, and if you don't, you're a heretic. Good night.